Sigaba, a rotor encryption machine used by the United States during World War II and into the 1950s that was similar to the Enigma machine. It was more complex and was built after examining the weaknesses of the Enigma. No successful cryptanalysis of the machine during its service lifetime is publicly known. Brute force, a type of attack where an attacker tries all possible combinations of characters to break a password or encryption key. Brownout, a type of power fluctuation where the voltage drops below the standard level for an extended period, causing electrical devices to malfunction. Multi-threading, the ability of a central processing unit, CPU, to execute multiple processes or threads concurrently. Symmetric encryption, a type of encryption where the same key is used for both encryption and decryption. It is faster and stronger per bit than asymmetric encryption but requires a pre-shared key and becomes unmanageable with many users. Antivirus software, software that tries to protect a computer system against malware. Signature-based antivirus software looks for known malware signatures and must be updated constantly to keep up with new threats. Public key, a key used in asymmetric encryption that is publicly available and used by others to encrypt messages sent to the key owner. The ciphertext cannot be decrypted with a public key. Encryption keys, the keys used in encryption algorithms. Symmetric encryption would require 4,950 keys for 100 users, while asymmetric encryption would require 200 keys. Bell LaPadula, a security model that enforces confidentiality through mandatory access control. The no write-down security property states that subjects with top secret clearance cannot write top secret information to secret folders. ASTM, the American Society for Testing and Materials, is an international organization that develops and publishes technical standards for materials, products, systems, and services. BIBA is a security model used in computer systems that deals with integrity and access control. The BIBA model defines a set of rules and regulations that are used to protect data in computer systems. Digital signatures. A digital signature is a mathematical technique used to validate the authenticity and integrity of a message, software, or digital document. It is used to ensure that the message or document has not been tampered with and that the sender of the message is authentic. Passive monitoring. Passive monitoring is a technique used to monitor network traffic and activity without actively interfering with it. It is used to gather information about network activity and to detect anomalies and potential security threats. Virus. A virus is a type of malicious software that is designed to infect computer systems and spread to other systems. It can be transmitted through various methods, such as email attachments, USB drives, or downloads. There are different types of viruses, such as macroviruses, boot sector viruses, stealth viruses, polymorphic viruses, and multipartite viruses. Site selection. Site selection is the process of choosing a location for a new building or facility, such as a data center. Security concerns that may be taken into consideration during site selection include the topography of the area, the reliability of utilities, and the crime rate in the area. Encryption. Encryption is the process of converting information into a secret code that can only be deciphered by authorized parties. There are different types of encryption, such as DAI, Blowfish, RC4, and ICE. VM hypervisor. A VM hypervisor is software that creates and manages virtual machines on a host computer. It allows multiple virtual machines to run on the same physical machine, each with its own operating system and resources. Digital signatures. A digital signature is a mathematical technique used to validate the authenticity and integrity of a message, software, or digital document. It is used to ensure that the message or document has not been tampered with and that the sender of the message is authentic. Sigaba. Sigaba is a rotor machine used by the United States during World War II and into the 1950s, similar to the Enigma machine used by Germany. It was more complex than the Enigma, and no successful cryptanalysis of the machine during its service lifetime is publicly known. It used 3 sets of rotors. Gate ASTM Standards, Class I Residential, Your House. ASTM is an organization that sets standards for materials, products, systems, and services. The Gate ASTM standard is a classification system for gates based on their intended use and durability. Class I Residential is the standard for gates designed for residential use. Central Processing Unit, CPU. The CPU is the primary component of a computer that performs most of the processing of data and instructions. It consists of two main elements, the Arithmetic Logic Unit, ALU, which performs arithmetic and logic operations, and the Control Unit, CU, which fetches and executes instructions and coordinates the operation of other components. Symmetric encryption. Symmetric encryption is a type of encryption where the same key is used for both encryption and decryption of data. With 100 users, symmetric encryption would require an N1/2 keys, or in this case, 100 to 1/2 equals 4950 keys. Lattice-based access control, LBAC. LBAC is a form of mandatory access control that uses a lattice structure to define access rights. Subjects can have multiple access rights, and a subject with a higher clearance can access everything in the lattice below it. Perimeter security. Perimeter security is a system of physical and electronic measures designed to control access to a specific area, such as a building or property. A guard at the gate for cars would ensure that only authorized employees are able to enter the premises. Distributed Control Systems, DCS. DCS is a computerized control system used to monitor and control a process or plant. It uses autonomous controllers that are distributed throughout the system, with central operator supervisory control. Power surge. A power surge is a sudden increase in voltage that can damage electronic equipment. It can be caused by lightning strikes, power outages, or other electrical issues.